everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button because following me is a dream. Today we're going to be playing Happy Home Paradise for the first time, so let's jump right into it. Before this sequence, I had already met Lottie, who is sort of the head of the Happy Home Paradise project. Tom Nook called me to the airport to meet her. But if I put that sequence into the video, this video would have been way too long. So we're just starting out jumping right into me flying over to work. Flying in the overhead view, you can see that there are so many possible vacation homes, locations, different plots that you can build. So really, the possibilities are just truly endless. Immediately after landing, we're met by Nico, who is the cutest little monkey I've ever seen. He's sort of your guide in the Happy Home Paradise expansion, and he leads you over to the office where we meet back up with Lottie. Coming into the office, Lottie gives us a formal introduction of everybody on the team. Of course, there's Nico, like we've mentioned before, who is your guide in the Happy Home Paradise. He helps you go throughout all of the consultations and brings you around the island. Lottie, who heads the project, stays within the office. And then there is Wardell, who is sort of the head of furniture and helps you to get all the furniture that you need for each client. After meeting the team, Lottie instructs you that you have to put on a work uniform, which is so cute. You all get to wear a matching uniform. So you head upstairs to a locker that has your matching uniform inside. I wanted to quickly scroll through and see all of the options that they have. Unfortunately, they only have that same red either button-up shirt or the dress, but they have a lot of different pant options, hats, accessories, shoes that you could choose from. I ultimately decided to go with the dress, this little boater hat, the little straw bag, and the sandals. Now that I was dressed and ready for work, I go back downstairs to meet with Lottie and see what else she has to say. now coming in, we have our very first client, who is Eloise. Eloise is this cute yellow elephant. She wears a green sort of chevron striped dress, and she comes in looking for a vacation home for us to build for her. After Lottie agrees that we can build her vacation home, we move over to our meeting spot where Eloise kind of gives us the details of what kind of vacation home she's looking for. Each villager is going to be different. They have different furniture that they want, a different theme. For Eloise, she wants a reading room. I believe with other villagers that come later on, you are able to pick the plot and location that you set their vacation home to be in, but for Eloise, she picks her own island plot. So we head over there with Nico. Immediately coming into the house, we see 3 boxes, which are the pieces of furniture that Eloise has requested to have in her vacation home. These are the pieces of furniture that you pretty much have to use and incorporate in order to make the client happy. The vacation home looks like it's just a standard 1-room sized house. So sizing and how many items you can put in is sort of limited in that way. Maybe later on in the game, with other villagers, you're able to expand their houses, but at least for this first one, it's a pretty small room. Starting out, I just opened up the packages and really took a look at the furniture items that Eloise wanted. Then I just scrolled through at all of the furniture items that were available to me and the different possibilities, and started to kind of formulate ideas of how I wanted to decorate this vacation home. I picked this orange molded panel wall. I thought it would match the best with the theme. I tried out a few different rugs here. Just wanted to see which one I would like the best. I started to sort of position the items, but as you'll see throughout this video, things get rearranged many times. Then I decided that I wanted to use this low table as sort of a center dining table. I picked out a rug that would look nice underneath it. Then I just started to throw in some more furniture that I thought would add to the theme and match perfectly with this vacation home. Then, as you can see, I just kind of keep rearranging the furniture items that I have out and looking at what I can add next. It's so funny when you have to move the villager and they wiggle like nervously. Then I wanted to have a sort of small table for the rocking chairs. I liked this little book cubby end table. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put at the foot of the bed, so you'll see me kind of rearranging both here for a second to decide which one I liked best. I wanted to fill out the section in between the bed and this open shelf that I've sort of used as a kind of partition for the room, but neither of these bookend tables really seemed to fit that area. So I just kind of keep throwing them around until I decide to just look for different furniture to add in. I throw in a lamp, a mirror, a chest of drawers, a TV, some snacks, just a few more things to make the room cozy and comfy. I really wanted to use this chest of drawers on this open side as sort of doubling as a TV stand, but I could not flip this table the way I wanted it to. Maybe it was just because I had too much stuff in the way, but I just decided to switch it out for a simple table instead. Then I was just placing the coffee and the cream and sugar on the table. I decided to add some things to the wall. I put in the vanity mirror, give her another place to sit. Then I thought maybe I wanted to put a wardrobe here. There had to be somewhere where she could put her clothes, but it just felt too busy on that side. So I put the mirror back and just decided that we would not have any drawers for her clothes in this vacation home. Hopefully she packs light. Then I just continued to rearrange this center dining table. I wanted there to be enough space to walk around the room and have that dining table still be in the center. I moved the stack of books to the corner. She can have a little sort of messy book corner. I'm sure all of us have a messy corner in our room where we shove miscellaneous things. I put the bread on the table because everybody likes a good snack with a good book. Then I was just looking for more things that I could fill up the wall space with. I didn't like too many of the options that they had for wall hanging items. I'm not sure if these are the only items that you're limited to for every villager house that you build. But for this house, I was a little bit disappointed with the options, but I just made do with what I had. I also just wanted to look at all of the customizations that you could do for each item. I thought that was nice that you were able to customize several of the items, but for most of the items that they had, I did not really want to change the colorway or the pattern of what they had set already. So I left most of them how they were before. Then I just continued to fill that wall space. I thought this welcome sign was so cute, but it's kind of tiny. I wish they made it a little bit bigger. I really wanted to incorporate some plants into this vacation home. I thought they looked cute in the doorway, but later on we'll see why they did not work out too well, unfortunately. But we did get some wall hanging plants in there, so I was able to get in some greenery, but I really wish I was able to put in these planted pots, these potted plants. I thought 2 clocks in the house was a little overselling it, but I needed items to fill out that wall space, so I decided that corner where the TV is could sort of be like a little desk work area with a second clock. These little iron wall decorations I also felt were a little bit small. I would have liked to see them maybe a little bit bigger, but I just sort of doubled them up, stacked them on the wall like so. After getting all of that set, I sort of looked around the room for any extra space that I wanted to fill. I did think that it was a little empty over that tall bookcase, so I threw in Eloise's poster, but I felt like it just didn't fit the space that well. So I ended up moving her poster over to on top of the corkboard next to her bed. I felt like it was a much more appropriate place to have it. Moved around the plants a little bit, and just added some more of those wall planters because you can never have enough wall planters. And I thought they just looked cute over the tall bookcase. Looking around, I felt like the room was filling up pretty well. I was debating for a little bit if I wanted to put something behind that rocking chair in between the tall bookcase, but I felt like from a living practicality standpoint, it wouldn't make much sense to have something wedged in there, so I just left it empty. I also was kind of deciding on how I wanted to position the lamps in the room. I was kind of moving around that floor lamp with the bookcase, but I felt like the position that I originally had it in was better, so I just ended up putting it back. I had to throw Eloise out of my way a little bit so I could try to walk around the room, and this was why I said that these potted plants ended up not working out for me. I felt like it made the room too stuffy. I didn't like that you had to side shuffle in every area of the room and you couldn't really get by anywhere. So I decided to do a little bit of rethinking and move things around so the space would be more mobile. I really wanted to be sure that you could walk all the way around that dining table and all the way around the room. After removing the plants, it freed up enough space for you to be able to walk around. Then I just thought that I didn't like the positioning too much on this entryway wall, so I moved around the tapestries and the wall planters a bit. Still wasn't perfectly what I wanted to achieve, but we were sort of limited with our items. It is still a little bit of a squeeze on the edges, but it's a small room and I wanted to be sure that I got in a good amount of items to fill out the room, so I wasn't too upset about it. Now we're telling Eloise that her vacation home is all ready. And cue montage. montage, we meet back up with Nico and Eloise at the doorway. Eloise says that the home is exactly what she's looking for, so we head back to the office to meet back up with Lottie and report back. We're happy to tell her that it went perfectly. After we're done, Nico heads out to go back to the pier. And Lottie gives us our compensation for work. Yes, you do get paid to build the Paradise vacation homes, but they are not bells, they are pokies. You can only spend them on this island here. You can't spend them on your home island and vice versa. But there will be items that you can purchase within this expansion pack that you can bring home. Then we're just heading out. I was playing for a long time, as you can see, because now it's dark. But coming out, we can see some villagers already that are visiting the island. We have Bruce and Bree. I was so excited when I saw both of them coming out because I love both of those villagers. Then meeting back up with Wilbur, I just said that I want to go home. And that's about all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notifications if you'd like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!